Hi, everybody. Uta here of Uta Hagen channel and of blog utahagengrasswidow.wordpress.com. I'm using visual aids now for this, what I call the head drop story. This is pregnant Uta with her 2-year-old son. And this is the baby that I was pregnant with, but he was just inside of me at that point. Um, so I decided it's kind of important to go over this story because there are other stories of things happening with a cross-sex ideating husband when the woman is pregnant because he's very jealous of her ability to be pregnant. Now, of course, I didn't know anything about this at that time. I was unaware until about a year and a half after that of his cross-dressing or any of that. But we were on the B68 bus in probably late April in the middle of Brooklyn, pulled the bell for the stop at 18th Avenue, which was our stop. And I found myself just being unused to being that big and on the bus and everything. And I had a hard time getting up out of the seat. And when Nettie saw that I wasn't, rushing to the back door to get off the bus, he grabbed our older son in a kind of angry way away from me. My assumption was I was going to hold his hand and walk him out of the bus the way I had done before, because I took the bus all over with my child and was used to disembarking safely and all that stuff. And I know I should have yelled at him and said, no, he's holding my hand, right? There are all these times when a trans widow is going to say, why didn't I yell? Why didn't I sort of stop and pause and change the events? How could this happen? But there I was, 8 months pregnant. My husband is already holding our coats, the folded up stroller, and he suddenly grabs our child and rushes to go off the back of the bus. I know that Brooklyn bus drivers will actually hold the bus to let an 8-month pregnant lady get off. That's something that I just had as my prior knowledge. And yeah, so right as Nettie got off the bus, he lost hold of our 2-year-old. And as our son said a couple of seconds later, I flied through the air. And he landed on his face. It discolored his tooth, but I am so thankful that he didn't break his nose or get a concussion. Now, I was so upset, and I was actually so afraid that he was going to get angry with me because I was used to Nettie blowing up at me. So that's one reason I think it's important to just kind of go over this story sort of step by step a little bit more slowly. And what I said is, here, you take the coats, take the stroller and take the coats and go home. And I'm taking him to our pediatrician 3 blocks away. I can carry him that far. I don't even want to talk about it. And I really do think that this is this unnatural jealousy of a woman's pregnancy. And I just am noticing with the trans widows that I'm featuring here that there is this pattern of behavior that has to do with the mother of the children, going through pregnancy and childbirth and nursing the babies. And I really think that, for example, Dr. Ray Blanchard, you needed to examine those dynamics for the interest of the children.